Y'all want to know the unfortunate dark side to fame? The unfortunate thing that a lot of people don't know about is who are you surrounding yourself with? Who are the people that you are with? Have you ever heard, I know people have heard the saying when you were meant to be a celebrity or you were meant to have fame or this was meant to happen in your life. A lot of people have fame and a lot of people have talents and a lot of people is kind of meant to go down the career path that they went down. Like Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson couldn't be anything else but Michael Jackson. He had too much talent to just be a local person. He had to become a celebrity. Chrissy Turlington has the faced body of a model. She was supposed to be a model. Growing up, she said she liked to read and read books and stuff. So, but being an author don't fit her. She couldn't just be an author. She had to be a model. You know what I'm saying? Solemnati lit with YouTube. Solemnati was lit for YouTube, and he had a spiritual awakening. He was changing a lot of people's lives. He was meant to do that. So these are just a few examples. Beyonce, talented singer, could act. She's multi-talented. She was meant to be Beyonce. She couldn't just become, just a local, regular person. Some people have shine and the ability to change and, influence a lot of people's lives. I want to get into something really deeper. There's a difference between going to Hollywood and selling your soul versus growing up with it. What I mean is, a lot of people grow up with paganism in their family. A lot of people grow up with a history of something that their family used to do, their parents, their grandparents, versus going to Hollywood and then selling your soul. See, you can go to Hollywood and change your lives. Like, for example, Beyonce went to Hollywood. Beyonce grew up in the church, you know that? But she went to Hollywood, changed as a person. Jay-Z made her into this idol. And I'm not going to say made her into this idol like she wasn't shit. She's talented. Jay just pushed her further, just like a light push. A light push pushed her further. And Jay don't like the church because of the life that his father had and taught him. Now, think about that, and I'm going to come back to that later. Now, I'm getting to a point. A lot of celebrities went to Hollywood and changed. What was it? Miley Cyrus, right? Katy Perry. These are all good girls, and they grew up good. But then they go to Hollywood and they change. Now, when you go to Hollywood, you're offered deals and contracts to sell you and sign your life away to get into a higher position of fame. There's a lot of people whose lives changed in Hollywood. They were good people and they changed. I'm missing out on a lot of celebrities. But 80%, 70% of your celebrities were good people and they changed. Now, I'm going to get to a deeper point. A lot of celebrities have specific backgrounds. Now, I'm going to get deeper into that. A lot of celebrities have something, paganism that they grew up with, something from their parents, their grandparents. For example, Michael B. Jordan. I had to use Michael B. Jordan. I like Michael B. Jordan. And when I first saw that interview about him talking about what the B in his middle name stands for, Bakari, Babalawa, I was pissed because I like Michael B. Jordan and I didn't want to hear nothing bad about him.
I'm a Babalawo, and my mom, when I was born, I got the name, fresh out the womb,
And we already know Sinners. Look at Sinners. Look at the movie Sinners. Sinners is a demonic movie, Music is through Satan, and they conjure up these demons, sinners, the titles, they all are sinners. Every character in the movie is a different sinner. Yeah, we know the movie's satanic. I just like the movie. 1930s blues is considered the devil's music. Yeah, we know that. Duh. But Michael B. Jordan, I didn't expect that. Babalawo is a pagan religion from Africa. He said that his mother gave him that. His mother used to study it, and he said his mother used to study it. Now, I'm getting to a point. Not just Michael B. Jordan. Plenty of celebrities grew up with something weird in their family. But I want to use Michael B. Jordan best to describe this. A lot of celebrities grew up with something weird, paganism in their family. And they have these interviews, right, where they tell the people, oh, this is what I studied, this is what my mom studied, this is what we studied, and then they spread it. And then people love these celebrities and these idols so much to the point now, oh, this is something we all should try. Back to Jay-Z. What did I just say? I said Jay-Z hated his father. He hated the Christians. He didn't like it because of the way his father was living. When you listen to Legacy off 444, Jay-Z will get deeper into it.
He was preaching on Sundays versus how he was living Monday.
It's a good song, good album. Jay-Z's a good storyteller. His father was a hypocrite. That's the best way to describe it. So he always never had an appreciation for religion. But look at Jay-Z. He is a super megastar. So now when they have his interviews, how you feel about Christians? How you feel about religion? He dissed it. He said that you will never know the true religion unless you study every religion. He said that. He said that in an interview. He said that. He said you will never know real true religions unless you study and find out which one's real.
You don't know anything outside of your own religion until you explore. And once you explore, then you say, okay, these set of things, resonate with me. And this is what I believe in.
Look at him. He has fame. He has the attention. He has all the eyes on him. I'm getting to a deeper point. A lot of celebrities grew up with the paganism or the hate for religion, and they become celebrities, and then they tell people that, and then people want to try it. Or a lot of celebrities will change when they go to Hollywood. They'll be good people, and they all change. They sell their soul, worship Satan, and then their aura change. Money can change people. Fame can change people. They start they start taking part with Satan, and now they're completely different spirits. They're completely different people. They're completely different than how they were before the fame, how they were locally. He's even down to the movies. Look at Black Panther. In the start of Black Panther, after Okoye went to go pick up T'Challa, Okoye was sitting in a Baphomet position. I'm not going to do the position because it's dark. But Okoye was sitting in a Baphomet position when they were on their way to Wakanda in 2018. That's 2018. And a lot of people didn't know about, that. A lot of people didn't know about the spiritual aspect of people. People weren't as tapped into the spiritual until when COVID hit. COVID started waking a lot of people up, so people overlooked that. But Black Panther has a lot of connections to, astrology and speaking to your dead ancestors, dead people, speaking to dead people who are already dead. So it's dark. A lot of these is pagan. It's just a couple thoughts that I had in my head, It's messed up. You could research it. Look at everything that I told you. Google it all. I ain't gonna lie, right now I'm being very lazy, so I don't feel like I want to go find the footage. Plus, the footage be hard to find. And a lot of celebrities were always into paganism before going into Hollywood. And it was like they were picked and chosen out of the basket so they could spread and control a different group of people. Both entities are trying to get people. Satan and Jehovah, God, they're both trying to grab people. So certain people are chosen and put in positions to manipulate and, puppet certain people. And here we are. Down to politics. A lot of the presidents, little do y'all know, a lot of these presidents are related. And I'm not talking about Bush, George Bush, and then George W. Bush. I'm not talking about that son and father relationship. No. Get deeper into that. I'm talking about Eisenhower is related to Trump. Trump is related to Abraham Lincoln about Obama. Y'all probably how the hell are any of these presidents related? There's a huge family tree on how these all are related. They're when you call far family, second family, third family down family tree, the big extended family tree? That's how it is. So it's these specific people were really chosen to run our countries for years, decades. Ain't that crazy? A lot of these celebrities have weird backgrounds too. Childhood trauma, childhood connections, weird stuff that they were doing way before the fame. I heard some weird stuff on Obama when he was a teenager, when he was a kid, who he had in his family, who he hung around with. And then look at him. He became president. He was a grown man. A lot of people have some weird trauma. Bad stuff happened to them when they were a kid. Bad stuff happened to the people that they loved when they were young. A lot of these presidents, down from the 50s, 60s, 40s, weird connections, family trees, far blood distant relatives. It's crazy. So yeah, a lot of people don't just have gifts and are chosen. A lot of people are untalented and are chosen, especially these CEO corporations. Look at all the Hollywood artists, hip-hop artists that's been spreading around in recent years. They're not good. They don't have talent. These niggas are terrible. But they are successfully able to change a group of people. A lot of these female rappers. A lot of female rappers that these females listen to are horrible. yet they grab them the most. It's true. And it's sad. You can't tell me that wasn't by accident. A lot of these big CEO corporations know who they chose. They know exactly who they chose. You get what I'm saying? They know exactly who they put on the forefront, who's on the BET Awards, who's on the Grammys, who's standing up there, who's dropping these hit songs. They're not good songs. They're just hit on the radio. Who's playing on the radio at 9 a.m. when the kids is going to school. Yeah. Everything is picked and chosen. Everything is carefully meant. There's a meaning behind everything. There's an agenda behind everything. There's a reason for everything. Us as the local people, we just got to find our purpose. A lot of these celebrities have a purpose, and it's not for the good. Like, a lot of these celebrities are given interviews to spread paganism amongst the people. Like, Jada Pinkett did it too. Jada Pinkett was talking about ayahuasca. Ayahuasca, however you say it, the plant. She was talking about it like it was a beautiful thing, talking about how she met dark forces, had dark voices in her head, was talking to dark entities. And then guess what she said at the end of the interview? At the end of the interview, she said, it was all God I was talking to.
I don't believe that the plant ayahuasca is for everyone. It has to be a real calling. I went through a night of hell to the point that I thought I was possessed.
Holy.
So the thoughts are like, kill yourself. And I can't escape these dark voices. And whatever's on me, whatever this, energy, this
Spirit.
demon, that's when the light came in. It was the first time that I got to feel God.
Now you make it seem like God is the one that's causing all the harm and dark demonic stuff, when you clearly just said it felt like demons were in your head. Who else would it be? Duh. A lot of celebrities are given interviews on purpose. Now I know we're having a conversation. We're getting to know you. So that's the point of an interview. Duh. I know that. Or to promote a movie, or to promote a song, or to promote your album. I know that. Obviously, that's what an interview is. Duh. But what I'm saying is they will say certain things like, what helped influence you do this? How have you bettered your life? How are you changing as a person? And then the local people start watching them. Oh, shoot, that's what you use to change your life? Okay, I want to try it. It's like trying on some new Jordans. A lot of people want to try new trends like it's Jordans or something. But anyway, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. The interviews is the most crucial thing. I'm going to keep saying interviews. It really is, because the interviews is, they're posted on YouTube or Instagram, and all the teenagers watches it, the young adults, and then they see that their favorite idol, and they don't know about the darkness, because Satan makes it seem like he doesn't exist. They don't know about the darkness. They think it's all from God. All these celebrities talking about trying out new spirits, and they're trying out new entities and new religions and all these things. So then the local people's like, okay. Jessica Alba even did it last year too, right? It was last year or the year before. Anyway, she did it, last year, because it was when Maxine had came out. She did it last year when she was talking about trying out these new witchcraft, and she was promoting it like it was a good thing, doing rituals in the dark, connecting with Earth and connecting with the galaxy and the universe and the mother universe, and worshiping the creation, and basically a form of idol worship. Because when you worship the object, not the living thing, you start praising that idol as your god. And then you just start doing paganism like how they were doing centuries ago with the Moloch statue. So Babylonian times, the Moloch statue, they made statues on purpose to worship those instead of worshiping Jehovah. When Jehovah said, just pray to me. Pray to me. That's all he said. He said, pray to me, because I'm God and I'm everywhere. You don't need to worship a specific idol just to grab and just to think that you're talking to the Almighty God. So yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I got a little deep, but even Kalani did it too. Kalani was doing a little bit of witchcraft back in 2022, around when Stranger Things season 4 was going crazy, and people saw her going crazy. So of course they're gonna think, oh, this is some new trend, this is something good that we should be doing. It's messed up. So the entertainment side of Hollywood is messed up, the musical side of Hollywood is messed up, and the political side of the United States is messed up. What the hell do people do? I would just say stop entertaining these people. Because since COVID, a lot of these celebrities have been boring and annoying anyway. With all the scandals and all the weird stuff that they've been doing at the Grammys and Oscars and all the annoying, stupid, pointless shit. It was just annoying. And then the political side is just stupid. I just feel like I just need to stop entertaining these people. They're just annoying. They annoy me. Now knowing that y'all all act a weird way, connect the same way, worship the same gods, it's like y'all all worshiping the same false gods. This is annoying. This is like, ugh. Like, you start seeing things for what it is. It's just like, ugh. Especially, it was weird finding out that all all the presidents are related. That was crazy as hell. I'm like, oh shit. They're obviously born in different states. They're born in different cities. They're born in from different times, obviously. But they all have a related family tree connecting, distant relatives, and then, distant bloodlines. All have like a childhood trauma or some bullshit. And then they all come together eventually and just presidents. I'm done with this, CT out, bro.